Shalom Yasharala. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson by giving all praises, honor and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this 100% truth. Double salutations to the Akim out there, spreading this word in truth and sincerity. And shalom to the few Aquathium that are listening in today. Excuse me. I'm back at you with another lesson entitled Shameful Spewing Shall Be on Thy Glory. Okay, because Esau, he's getting ready to go down, man. But before that happens, he's going to be exposed for his wickedness. All his wicked acts that he's committed, you know, pretty much ever since he's been on earth. Okay, he has not paid for his sins. All right. And this is why Esau is so cocky and they feel like the Heavenly Father is dealing with them, because it's like, well, if we've gotten away with doing all this wickedness for this amount of time, surely if there's a God, he must be dealing with us. But you see, what he doesn't understand, what these Edomites don't understand, is that they are being fattened for the slaughter, man. You know, the scriptures talk about how their sins reached unto heaven, all right, before Esau gets judged. You see, Esau don't know that the Heavenly Father really has got him in a trick bag. And he's going to realize that when it's too late, okay? You know, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. But Esau, pretty much, he was set up to be an example as to why you can't rule the world in wickedness. That's the only reason why Esau Edom is being raised up right now, man. Not because they're the holy people of the book, and they're the, you know, the choice branch out of all the nations. No, man, it's quite contrary, actually. These are the basest of men. You read in Daniel 4:17, how, you know, this goes to show you that the Most High, he rules in the kingdom of men, okay, because he's able to set up this base man, all right, to be ruling over the whole world in his wickedness, which of course he's going to be moved out the way, all right. Only he who now letteth will let, okay. So let's bring out these precepts, man. Lord willing, it's edifying. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 7, and it reads, Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Because, yeah, you probably noticed over the past couple of years, man, Esau Edom, he's been getting sloppy, man. Sloppy about how he covers his tracks, you know, to make sure that you know, because Esau Edom, you know, the elites, their biggest superpower, well, I can say was, not even is, was their secrecy. All right. I mean, you could literally, there's a point in time where you could literally walk around. You could ask anyone on the road, do you know who Jacob Rothschild is? Do you know who the Rockefellers are? You know, and they will literally, you know, a couple educated people might tell you, yeah, I do, so on and so forth. But majority of the people will be like, no, I don't know who they are. But now, you got many people out here that have got knowledge of these elite banking families, the shadow government, and how their government don't really run shit. And in fact, they're just puppets, man. A lot of people are now coming to this realization, okay? So they're getting sloppy, man. Verse 8, but that's the Most High that's doing it, man. How many times has the president got to fall down the stairs, man? I mean, I get it, we're all human and whatnot, and accidents happen, but I mean, when you're of a certain caliber, you're held to a particular standard. For you to, yeah, accidents happen, but I mean, for you to just be falling down the stairs like that, you know, on more than one occasion in the public, and this is Joe Biden I'm talking about, man. That's just that's pretty much the Most High showing you that these Edomites are done, man. These Edomites are done, and it's beautiful. We're sitting back and we're watching the prophecies play out, man. Right, these devils scramble and try and hold on to you know, the last of the kingdom that they have, We're just holding on to it. But we see prophecy unfolding, man. We see that this devil's about to be taken out the way by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Okay. Verse 8, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. So Esau, he's heavily mistaken if he thinks he's going to get away with all the crimes he's committed on the earth, all the unrighteous decrees he's implemented, all the ill treatment on the apple of the Most High eye, you know, the Israelites. You know, if Esau thinks he's getting away with all of that, man, he's lost his mind for sure. All right, he will look, man. Nahum, the book of Nahum says how the Most High surely will not acquit the wicked, man. So Esau, Edom, he's having a laugh, man. He's having a right laugh if he thinks the Most High is just gonna, you know, forget everything that he's done and oh yeah, you know, Esau, Edom is gonna face no judgment. No way. Okay. Verse 9, if grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. All right, because, you know, you got a lot of people out here struggling because of all this C19 thing, and then the economy, and then inflation, and, you know, people out of work. You know, it says the grinding shall cease. All right. And then you got these elites of the nation of Edom. They're doing good, man. They're still living good, eating organic food, and, you know, going to places you don't know, you can't go. Okay. But hey, man, the shameful spewing is coming on his glory, man, because, yeah, Esau, Edom, he might have it now, but then the question is what had to be done in order for you to obtain these riches? And if you go into the history of slavery and certain things that Esau, Edom got up to with our people, you know, butt breaking is that's one example. Then, you know, that's where the shameful spewing is gonna come from, man. All right, because this place, this, you know, country, America, was obtained bitterly. America literally means bitter, and it's gonna go up bitterly as well. Okay, and that's gonna be the reward for their wickedness. All right, let's go to the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2. Let's start at verse 7, and it reads, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. So the Most High is the one who's letting Esau, Edom do all this wickedness, man. All right, again, the Most High's got him in a trip box. All right, he's gonna have Esau do all this madness, and Esau's thinking, well, I ain't been judged for it, so surely the Most High must be for me rather than against me, right? And pretty much, when his sins reach into the heavens, that's when the judgment of the Lord is gonna come raining down in his parade, man. Okay, so it's quite beautiful. We just need to watch and see. Okay, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So the spirit of his mouth is the prophets going out teaching this word in truth and sincerity, you know, doing the sit downs on the YouTube, going out on the highways and the byways. That's this place being destroyed by the spirit of his mouth. So when you do these videos, or when you go out to camp, you know, you're actually just doing a lot more than just flinging on a garment, turning on some cameras, or uploading a video, and that's it. You're doing a lot more, man. Do you know, because the Lord has put his spirit upon you to prophesy the downfall of this place, you actually have a hand in the destruction of this place, man. You know, you bring out precepts, like, for example, man, we bring out precepts on the famine, how we're getting ready. Now there's going to be a famine coming, okay? And what's been happening in America? You got those food processing plants that have been burning down. Famine of the word, all right? You got this devil. In certain countries, the Bible is illegal. You got a pastor that was protesting, that was preaching the word. He was reading the scriptures at a Happy Month event. you know, P-Ride event, if you get what I'm saying. And they arrested him. So, you know, they're Xing out the Bible, man. But that's all prophecy. We're bringing these things out, beginning with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and things are happening, man. So doing the work is most certainly not no light thing. And that's why we should take pleasure in it, man. I made a video, I think it was last week, entitled, "You need to enjoy doing this work, man. This work shouldn't feel like a chore. You should want to do it. You know, you don't want to show up to Esau, Edom's job, you know, your corporate job or whatever it is you might do, but guess what? You still show up, man. All right? But this is, now we're working for the King of the universe, man. We should want to work for the Lord. And you know, we should, you know, it shouldn't be a chore, man. All right? This is charity right here, feeding the sheep. This is charity, man. And, you know, James says how charity shall cover a multitude of sins, man. All right? Let's go to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 3, and it reads, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak." And we're at the end now, man, and we're seeing it speaking. You know, Esau, Edom still don't want to deal with Revelation 13 and 10, but that's all right, because they're going to have to deal with it literally anyway. All right? We see that his day is coming, man. He sees that his days are numbered. You know, he sees what's going on. The Lord has got his men out here teaching this word. Got this word going up on the various streaming platforms. And Esau, Edom sees all of this, man. And this is prophecy. All right? You know, what's that? Revelation 11. Where it says how after 350 years, the spirit of life, something to that effect, shall you know, be returned unto them. All right, receiving this breath to be able to understand the scriptures and to also teach the scriptures, man. Esau, Edom, he's seeing all these prophecies coming to pass. Okay, and he knows that he's not going to be able to hide any longer very soon. And you know, all of his heinous crimes and acts and things he tried to cover up, they're all coming out, man. They removed that statue in America. I forgot who it was. Was it Christopher Columbus? But you basically had a Northern Kingdom Jake and a Southern Kingdom Jake on both sides. And he had this Edomite on a horse. All right, that statue, they removed that. You know, now all of us, you know, once something they once took pride in, now all of a sudden they're ashamed of, right? You took pride in butt breaking the biggest, baddest Jake dude, man. Now all of a sudden you that's embarrassing history to bring out, man. You fucking devils, man. Listen, man. Jeremiah 49 and 10. I have made Esau bare, man. You're being exposed on all angles, man. You're being exposed for you know, I don't want to say too much. I don't want him to clip the video, but you know how you like to fiddle with the young ones, man. You know, all of this is being exposed. What really goes down behind the scenes, you know, the wickedness of the music industry and all these different industries, really. All right, and all the debaucherous acts that these celebrities have to get into just to get a piece of the pie. All right, all of this is coming out, man, alongside with what you done to get into this position in the first place. All right, which is during the time of our hardcore bondage. Okay, but guess what? Look, Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, man. Esau, Edom is wicked, man. Esau, Edom is not right. All right. The soul that's within him is not upright. He's a very, he goes contrary to the Most High, man. If the Bible says to go left, he's going to go right. If the Bible says go right, he's going to go left. He lives his life contrary to the scriptures, man, which is why he's an abomination. These Edomites are profane. Okay. Verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And that's exactly what these Edomites have done, man. You know, like, for example, look at America. Every nation on the earth you can find there in America, man. That's why it's known as the Great Melting Pot, man. Okay, but they all you know, they're in the system, so they're slaves, man. You know, because even this financial system is based off debt. Everyone's in debt. Everyone, you know, has to pay off something, man. And this is how these devils they eat. Okay, but he's gonna have to cough that all up, man. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. So these nations, man, these other nations are waking up to your bullshit, You know, they're waking up to your bullshit, your stupid democracy, and how really it's detrimental rather than you know, of any good benefit. Okay. And these nations, they've realized, like, for example, when you was warring in the Middle East, it wasn't for no, you know, no political reasons. It was just that, they got access to this particular metal or this particular thing that we need or that we want, and you know, rather than, you know, buying it off them and trading and whatnot, we're just gonna go in, create a war, and take it all for ourselves, man. These nations are waking up to your bullshit, all right, and to your stupid debt system. Okay, let's read on. Verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly, that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Because you see, look, man, even your own people are getting tired of you, man. You know, because in World War III, even the NATO and the EU alliance, they're gonna shoot missiles over at America, man. And there's nothing you can do, man. This is the will of the Most High. You know. See, these Americans, man, they don't ever think that they're gonna experience such a mighty, fiery judgment, man. Little do they know. Okay. Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant, especially the nation of Israel, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. All right. All the remnant of the people, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, and of the city, and of all that dwell therein. So you see, man, Esau, Edom, man, you got a lot of enemies. You know, even these other nations, man, they're gonna be firing their missiles at you as well, alongside your own alliance, man. How crazy is that? Okay. Verse 9. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. And that's exactly what these devils have done, man. They've set their nests among the stars, you know, so that they can avoid that fiery judgment. They got their underwater bunkers. You know, they're just doing too much, man. They don't want to just face their judgment, which they rightly deserve, okay? Which they rightly deserve, okay? Verse 10. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. Well, question, how was America established? How many of the northern tribes, man, did you kill to obtain the land of America, man? And, you know, you came with that, you know, that, what does it say in Psalm 55, how, let me just get it real quick. I'm getting ready to butcher it. Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And that's exactly what you did with the natives, man. You know, the Northern Kingdom Israelites that were up in America before you. You came on this whole peace thing and, you know, togetherness and I'm the devil, you can trust me. And you slaughtered most of them, man. A great handful you slaughtered these, so you gotta pay for that. Right, Habakkuk 2:10. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and have sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Oh, sorry, I read that already. Salaki. Let's read 12 again. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. Behold, is it not the Lord of hosts, that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity? Verse 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. And that's what's happening now. You know, the Lord has got his men all over the world teaching his word. Alright, no one can make the excuse, so I didn't know I was an Israelite. I didn't hear about the Hebrew Israelites. No, nigga, you did. Because this word is going out everywhere, man. You even got the name of Yahweh on one of those items you can get in your video games. In a Fortnite game, man, you got the name of Yahweh. Okay? So you niggas can't say you didn't hear the word or you didn't know, man. There ain't going to be no excuse. Verse 10. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbour strong drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. And that's what America's done. You've gone through all these different countries and has managed to make them a democratic country. You know, they got to start using the petrodollar and so on and so forth. Alright, that's America giving his neighbor drink. Okay? Which they're all going to drink of the wine of the wrath of his fornication, man. Because they subscribe to this devil, man. Okay? Verse 16. Thou art filled with... Thou art filled with shameful glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Because the Lord is going to expose you, which he's been doing already via his prophets, on the devil you really are, man. And trust me, a whole lot of shit's about to get ready to come out for Esau Edom, man. You guys, man, you so-called white people, you truly are the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. That's for sure. You guys surely... And you keep trying to wiggle around it. Keep trying to say it's that nation or it's that nation. It's never you, man. But hey, man, I have made Esau bare. That's what it says in Jeremiah 49:10. Alright? And you see all this shame that's coming out on you, man. You know, you got Philip Schofield. You know, they're talking about how he likes to fiddle with the little ones too. Which they all do anyway. You know, he just got thrown under the bus. But they all do it. They're all guilty. Alright? That celebrity world is very different from our world, man. I tell you that. You know? But all this shame, man. So that's why, you know, when you go to the book of Job... Job 20, we'll start verse 10, and it reads, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. Yeah, man, you know, your children, your young ones, they always want to talk about, oh yeah, but that was my great-grandfather. That wasn't me during slavery. Nigga, it was you. Okay. You know, reincarnation, man. But damn, my mind just went blank. But yeah, man, that's why you got a lot of these young devils, man, these young Edomites feeling somewhat guilty, and they want to try and treat Jake better, you know, apologize and do all kind of things, man. But hey, they need to know and understand that we ain't looking for no reparations, man. We ain't looking for no apology, man. We're looking for fucking blood, all right? To have you in the kingdom as our servants and handmaids, as slaves, man. You know, bringing forth that indignation, all right, which is that righteous anger, man. That's the only way to pay us back, man. You can't just pay us back with a couple sorries, maybe a £1 million check, and just for you to raise up interest rates, and we end up pretty much still in the same position, man. All right. This whole world needs an overhaul, you know, a renewing of managers, man. Sirach 10, in due time will set over it one that is profitable, man. Yahweh Shai, you know, and then the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect to follow suit after, man. Okay, let's read on anyway. Job 20:11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth. You know, let me get this in the blue letter. It's Job 20:11, and it reads, his bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. So yeah, like Esau, again, I've made Esau bare. You can't hide all this information that's coming out on you devils, man. How wicked you are, the meaning of certain terminologies that these devils use, so you don't, you know, understand really what's being said. All right, but you know, everything is being exposed, man. All right, even this MOTB, it's not really a secret anymore. All right, people are talking about it now. CBDC, everyone's talking about it, man. People have some sort of an idea. Okay. It says his bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in the mouth, though he hideth it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asps within him. So pretty much now, all this truth is coming out on Esau, Edom, you know, the debaucherous acts he engaged in, how the land of America was obtained, how he's lied about being the people of the Lord, all these different things, man. It is rotting him inside, man. You know, he can't bear the shame. He can't bear the embarrassment, but hey, we had to do it, man. So, and see, the cold thing is that the scriptures say to recompense unto him double, man. So, damn. Esau he's through, man. If there's one nation I certainly wouldn't want to be, it's the Edomite, man. Trust me, the way the Lord is gonna deal with these devils, man, you're gonna be grateful to be an Israelite. Trust me. All right, verse 15. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Yeah, man. You stole the Most High's precious jewels, which are the Israelites. You stole his, you know, his jewels as well, gold and silver. You're holding on to all these, you know, valuable items, man. These crowns and things of that nature. And, you know, that's all gonna have to be coughed up, man, because they don't belong to these devils. Okay. Verse 16. He shall suck the poison of asps, the viper's tongue shall slay him. So yeah, he's through, man. These devils are through, and there ain't nothing they can do about it. Okay. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. All right. So they're going to have to pretty much give up everything that they took, man. And, you know, these elite top banking families, their biggest fear is to be broke. And guess what? You're about to be broke, man. We're going to put you exactly where you belong, which is, you know, in captivity, man. Okay. under servitude, building up the kingdom for a long drawn out 1,000 years. That's where you belong, Esau. You are the true servants. You know, scripture says, I've seen servants upon horses and princes. I forgot how it goes, but that's somewhere in Ecclesiastes, man. You know. Verse 18, verse 19. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. Yeah, man, like America, you just violently took that away, which you didn't build. And, you know, you already had Northern Kingdom up in there, you know, them Gadites. And pretty much you just took it over, man. Made it your place. And now you got them working as servants, man. Well, guess what? The tables are about to turn, Esau. Alright. Verse 20, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. You know, so Esau, man, he's in trouble. He ain't feeling that quietness in his belly, man. You know, all the shame is coming out on him. All them debaucherous acts he's engaged in. You know, this truth is coming out. Okay. The lies are you know, are no longer working. Alright, so this devil is through, man. We just got to keep doing what we're doing on the right hand side and watch as well as pray, man. But you know, each and every day that goes by, man, we're closer and closer to the kingdom. Alright, so we just got to keep it up, man. Keep up the good works, keep fighting the good fight of faith. Alright, so yeah, man, that's what I wanted to bring out in this lesson. I pray, Lord willing, it's been edifying. And until the next time, I say shalom.